Okay, thank you guys for coming. Excuse me. We're all really excited about the start of the season. The start of the season, started all the way back in January, and these 5 athletes up here have worked really hard for the last couple of years, but specifically starting in January. Fall camp has been the best and the most organized in my 25 years of coaching. Just a lot of really good intention every day, and it starts with good leadership, and the 5 seniors up here have kind of led the way for the last week and a half. But we're excited to get started. It's going to be an exciting week, starting off at home on Wednesday and then going to Norman on Saturday. And just very hopeful for the season and really excited to get started.
Coach, with the number of returners, just what about this K-State culture do you think has made just everybody just stay attached for a few years?
I think it starts with just K-State being a special place and Manhattan being a special place as well. I think that I think the players that have come back and have been here their whole career, I think they really enjoy being around each other, and I think they feel how special Manhattan is and K-State is as well. And then the arena, I think, is a special place. And when you play matches here and you're a part of that, it's something that I think they're all really excited, to continue those memories that we've had so far. So, they're just a really close group. I think they got closer this spring. Which is great, and they're a team, and they've worked really hard together, and I think they're really focused on the same things, which is really important.
With the number of freshmen coming in, just what's it been like gelling those freshmen with your returners?
It's been good. I think the 6 of them, they love the game, and they really want this program to be great, and so I think hopefully the older players have felt that, and. But the returners have done a great job of helping them out every day, and but they've acclimated really nicely. It's tough being a freshman. I think all 5 of these athletes can say the same thing. It's tough being a freshman no matter where you are or where you're from, and so we just have to try to help them the best that we can, understand how we're trying to play, and try to get them to be themselves as quick as possible. And I'd say, all 6 of them are really close to being themselves, only a week and a half in.
Scrimmage on Wednesday and then the game against Oklahoma. Just what do you want to see from your team before the season actually starts?
Yeah, just a lot of carryover of what we've seen every day in practice. It's been really impressive just how hard they've gone and how much they've competed and how the communication has really gone up, and they've learned how to play together. We've team mixed a bunch, and so I'm expecting on Wednesday to just see really good volleyball and people, hopefully just being themselves. That's what we want to see. And then when we go on the road, same thing, different environment, different team, different style. We just want to make sure that we're taking care of the ball on our side of the net, and we're doing the system stuff that we want to do both offensively and defensively.
You mentioned the freshmen. This early in the season, I guess as you look towards this year, because of this group of 5 that are up here, how nice is it to know that you don't necessarily need to have one of those freshmen on the court? I mean, it would be great if they work their way in, but is that a point where you want to be in the program moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, I think for this season, I've been really excited because of these 5 and Simone as well. Just the experience they have in college allows us to start in a place that not a lot of programs, can start, especially with how much they play together. Just really excited. You're your best when you have good experience, and we have great experience, at this table and in our program, and they got to lead the way both on and off the court. But as a coach, you feel a lot more comfortable when you have a lot of players that know how to play the game at a high level, and they've done it together, and they all want, the program to be great. So, it's a really good feeling to have that going into the season.
And then on the leadership side of things, and I don't know how comfortable you are putting one of them on the spot, but is there anyone at the table that has taken a step forward leadership-wise that surprised you, or that you've been most proud of to see them kind of take over and become more of someone's going to hold everybody else accountable type of leader?
No, there's not one in particular. I think all 5 of them, including Simone, so I would say 6. From January, I think they've all, taken upon themselves to figure out how to be better as a volleyball player, but to care about the program in the right way and help each other. And I think they've all led in their own ways. And it's great when you're doing it by committee. It's really tough to have 1 or 2 leaders, in your program that kind of everything falls on them. And so I love that we have 6, leaders basically on this team. And they've all done it their way, and it just is great that we can have that, by committee.
What day did practice start?
Started on the 8th.
On the 8th?
Yeah.
When you went back and looked at film, what area specifically did you really want to see the most improvement, and how have you maybe seen that improvement since the beginning of practice?
I think it starts with our first contact, so our ball control, whether it's passing or defending or serving as well. And I think we've improved a lot, this spring. And Kelly O'Connor, who I hired from Nebraska Omaha, has done a great job with our passers and defenders. And so we have a lot of them returning, and they really spent a lot of time getting better in the spring, and you can tell that a lot of them worked on it in the summer as well on their own back home. And so our ball control, I think, is drastically improved, both passing and defending. And then our setters, starting with Ava, are really locating really well. And so those 2 things give you a shot to win. And when you're athletic, which we are, and in attacking positions, it gives us the best chance to score. So I think the ball control side has been the most pleasant surprise.
You mentioned athleticism. What specifically, what characteristics maybe define this team as you look around?
I think we want to play fast offensively. We're setting it faster. We have great attackers in kind of all spots, so we're looking to be able to kind of set anyone at any given time. I mean, I think those are the best offenses. It's very unpredictable who's going to get set. And so you have to control the ball first, like we said, in order to do that. And you have to have a setter that is able to set every set. And we have that. And so, we want to play fast, and we want to be the type of team that is very balanced offensively and really hard to predict who we're going to set any given point.
Last year, you ran a 6-2 for a good part of the season and flipped back to 5-1. Are you, with Ava, just going to go 5-1 this year, or will you still employ a 6-2?
I think the plan is to run a 5-1, from the beginning. We will run a 6-2 at times. We've done it in practice. But Ava's leadership and her experience is something that we want on the court, and we have to have the right type of offense around her. It's not always just about the setter; it's about how the pieces fit together, and that's certainly what we've tried to do the last couple of years, is try our best to make the pieces fit for us to give us the best chance to win. Right. So I think right now Ava gives us the best chance to win in the 5-1, and I think there's a lot of trust with the attackers in her, and so that's how we'll start. But everybody's got to be ready to go.
Are we allowed to ask players questions?
Yeah, no.
Okay, all right. All right, one for each of you, I guess, if you could all answer this question. What are you looking forward to the most about this season? I guess we'll start with you, Brenna, because you're on the end.
Okay. I'm looking forward most to just playing with my teammates. I have a lot of fun just playing volleyball. That's why I'm here. And so I'm really ready to have a good year and to play together with all these girls.
Yeah, I would say the same. I think just finishing strong as a senior, we've all been through this together. Even Jordan didn't come in with us, but it feels like she did. And so having this strong group of seniors, I'm really excited to finish strong with them.
Yeah, I think we might all have the same answers. I think all of us kind of started this back when we came here. So I think we're just ready to put a bow on it and make it what we know it can be.
Yeah, I'm just so excited and ready to leave it all on the court with these girls. Like, they literally feel like family to me, and I think it's just going to be so exciting to kind of see it end, I guess, which is sad, but to get to do it together is so special.
Sorry, my answer is not going to be much different, but just to go out there and compete with those girls, I'm just super grateful and appreciative of all of them, and I think we've done a good job just within the past year to really like make it what we want this season and just, kind of go out with a bang for all of us. So.
Ava, what did you work on the most from last season to this year to try and better yourself as a setter? And it doesn't have to be on the court, it could be off the court, but what were the one things or two things that you tried to work on the most?
Yeah, as Jason mentioned, we kind of went to a faster offense, and I personally like that change. And so finding that connection with all the hitters, I think, has been a really fun experience. And then just leadership, trying to like find my style of leadership and work with the rest of these girls. And like, we just want this program, we want to leave this program better than we found it. And so that's kind of been my goal in that area.
Is there anyone that you in particular have seen and take note of during fall practice here and they're like, wow, they're going to be really good or have a big year?
I don't think anyone in particular, but I would say like everyone has stepped up in their own way, and there's not like a specific answer on how to lead, but everyone has shown their true self, and it's helped everyone in the process. Just whether it's leading by action or words or whatever it is, everyone has gone their own way and been their true self, and I think that's helped everyone.
All right, I'll just keep asking questions because I have lots of them. Jordan, obviously injuries have been so frustrating for you over the last couple of years. Did you do anything different to try and be in the senior year and get a whole season in?
Yes, so I think that not just working super hard in the spring, trying to come in the summer and work out with Danny and just train and coming in as much as I could just to put my body in the best shape and physical health and mentally preparing myself for the season. So just really trying to give it my all for my last year.
Now, Anaya, I know on the chart, you do have another year of eligibility left if you chose to use it. So I take it by the way you've talked up here that this is not what you had planned on, or will you decide to that after the season?
Yeah, I think right now I'm focusing on the season ahead. I think a lot has to do with my body and the way I feel after this season. But yeah, it's still kind of just up in the air. I don't know really what I'll do.
All right. Hard to put you on the spot. Sorry. For you, taking over, there's big shoes to fill, obviously, with Aaliyah and the numbers that she provided. Do you think about those things? Do you have personal goals that you want to get to? Or is it what Jason talked about before? You're just trying to be yourself and who you are out there?
Yeah, so, I don't really think about it in that sense of, trying to fill someone else's shoes. I think I just come here every day and try to give it what I have and what I can do and hope that that's enough. I don't know. It's kind of awkward because we're, really close friends, so I wouldn't say that I'm, trying to fill shoes, but, yeah, just try my best to be Anaya.
And what areas did you put in the offseason, or was there any area that you wanted to work on from last year to this year?
Yeah, I think being a sixth rotation outside is something that I really have been working towards. I think passing and defense and things like that, my serve, are all just things that I've been trying to work on this spring and in the summer and now here in the fall. So, yeah.